everybody! So today's video I'm going to be doing another Empties video, and I'm going to be kind of going through each product and letting you know if I would repurchase or not, or if I already have. So I'm just going to jump right into it. These are going to be in no specific order. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background also. I just want to get this filmed. It's already starting to get a little bit dark out, so. The first thing I have is by Equate, and it is the antiseptic mouth rinse, and the flavor is spring mint. This is the green bottle. This is the only one I repurchased, and I think it says it's compared to the Fresh Burst Listerine active ingredients, so definitely would repurchase this. It is pretty cheap and it seems to do the job pretty well also. Next I have these exfoliating wet cleansing towelettes, and they're by Equate, and they are the cucumber, aloe, and green tea. They have an exfoliating side, and I have been using these for quite a few years, so I have repurchased this and I will continue to do so. They don't sting my eyes and they seem to get the makeup off pretty well. I still have to use an eye makeup remover just to kind of help the job get done a little bit faster, but these seem to work pretty well and I do like them. And then I have these Q-tips, and honestly, I have no idea what brand they are. They might even just be Q-tip brand. And these literally last forever. There's 500 in a box. And in the past year and a half, I've only had to repurchase 2 boxes. So I do like this kind. It's not too fluffy of a Q-tip, if that makes any sense. So I have already repurchased this. Next, I do have a few different cotton rounds. This one is by Whispers, and it is just I think it's just like their normal cotton rounds. And I did like these. They don't exfoliate or anything like that. And then this bag had 100 cotton rounds in it. And I think I'm pretty sure that I just repurchased more cotton rounds, and I think this was the exact same kind I did repurchase. And I use these ones to remove my eye makeup. And it just started downpouring, so you can probably hear that, so I do apologize. I do have 3 of the, I have 3 of these Whispers exfoliating cotton rounds, and there is 50 in each, so I have 3 of these. I like to use these with my toner, so I obviously have repurchased these a few times. And then I have this Equate Naturally Beaming Daily Moisturizer. I've been using this for a few years. This is compared to the Aveeno Positive Radiant Moisturizer. It's a few dollars cheaper, and if you watch my videos, I always say that usually I tend to get the cheaper brand because technically it's the same thing. So I do like this. It seems to keep my skin pretty moisturized, but it's not too heavy. And I also use this for day and night. I have 2 of these Neutrogena Acne Stress Control Power Cream Face Washes. I use this every single time that I cleanse my face. I've tried switching, it was a few years back, and stopped using this. It was another Neutrogena cleanser, but as soon as I stopped using this, I broke out even worse, so I continued to use this, and it is around $7 at Walmart, so it's not too bad of a price, and it doesn't dry out my skin, even though it is an acne medicated face wash, and it seems to get the job done pretty well, so it doesn't burn my skin or anything either. Then I have 2 of the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector Serums, and obviously I repurchased it and I will continue to do so. The only thing I don't like is the price. It is $20 at the drugstore, which is pretty dang expensive for me, but it seems to do the job pretty well and I do like it. And I have seen a slight improvement in my skin since I began to use this, and I would say $20 is a lot to try, but if you're wanting to try a serum, this is a pretty good one. It's only one I've tried, but I do like it, so I will continue to repurchase this unless I find something cheaper that is just as effective. And then I have my razor, and this is just the Gillette Venus kind. It comes in a pack of 3 in these bright colors like this, and they are disposable. I try to dispose of them at least once every 1 or 2 months. Sometimes that does not happen, which is probably a bad thing, but this is the razor I use. It's just a disposable, like I said, nothing too fancy. And then I have this messed up bottle of Colgate Total Whitening Gel toothpaste, and this is the only kind that I really like, so I always go back to it. So obviously I have repurchased and will continue to do so. I don't really see it doing a whole lot for whitening my teeth, but it still gets the job done when it comes to cleaning my teeth. And I do have a few mascaras here. This one is the Maybelline The Turbo Mascara. I did like it, and I would probably repurchase it again, but it was nothing super special. The brush just looks like that. It's kind of smaller, and it's one of those bristle brushes. So like I said, pretty good mascara, but wasn't the greatest. And then I have this sample size of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I'm pretty sure I did a video review on this. The brush just looks like that. And it was a pretty good mascara, but I can guarantee I would never buy the full mascara just because I am sure it's pretty expensive. And this is the Benefit Bad Gal Lash, which I absolutely love this stuff. I don't splurge on it too often, but it's definitely worth the $18 or $22 maybe that it is. It's a bigger brush, so if you don't like bigger brushes, you would not like this mascara, but I really do like bigger brushes when I apply mascara. And then I have one more. It's by CoverGirl, and it is the Flamed Out. And this got clumpy super fast. You can kind of see it's almost like a figure 8 brush. It was pretty big also, which I don't mind, but the formula of this got pretty clumpy, so I can guarantee I probably will not be repurchasing that one. And then I have a Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. It still has some left, but this is a couple years old, so I figured I would just throw it away. And I've repurchased this a few times, but I find that the NYX, the Glide On, Slide On, Stay On, whatever that eyeliner is in black is very similar to this, so I would go the cheaper route if you are going to pick between the two because they are pretty similar in my opinion. And then I have this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is just the original. I've repurchased this a few times also, but I started using the Jane Cosmetics one, and it's cheaper even though the bottle's smaller. When you do the comparison of how would it cost if the bottles were the same size, it's still cheaper, and it's basically the same sort of formula. So I would repurchase this, but if like I said, if I can find a cheaper version, I will definitely go for the cheaper version. This is the Maybelline Dream Lumi, and it's the highlighting concealer. I did purchase a few of these and I do like it, but I have switched to another concealer. I used to concealer on my nose with this. It is pretty good. Doesn't do too much concealing. It's basically just for highlighting. Kind of gets rid of a little bit of redness, but nothing too crazy. And it is just one of those brush type applicators. So that's that. And I'm pretty sure this one is the Glass Makeup item. It's just the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. I like this. I actually have another one of this, but I like the Dewy Finish one a little bit better. This one, the sprayer on it, I don't know if it was just the ones that I have had, but it seems that it like shoots out really hard, and the Dewy Finish one isn't as harsh. But I do like this. I don't think it makes my makeup stay on that much more, but in my mind, it seems to work in a sense, so I think it's just a peace of mind thing a lot of the time for this. But it does seem to feel pretty refreshing, so I do always use it. So I would repurchase this, but like I said, I like the Dewy Finish one quite a bit better. And then I have an Equate Spot Treatment, and this is a benzoyl peroxide acne medication. It is, I believe, 10%, yep, 10%, and I repurchased this quite a few times, literally probably over 10 times, maybe even 20, and this stuff seems to work pretty good, so like I said, I will continue to repurchase this. Here's another skincare product, and the labeling is peeling just from the steam of my shower, but this is the Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Stress Control Triple Action Toner, and I've repurchased this a few times also, and I just use a cotton round and put this all over my face after I cleanse. It does not burn, but it seems to do a pretty good job at removing any excess makeup or dirt that I have left on my skin, so I do like this, and it's pretty affordable. So if you're looking for a drugstore toner, I would give this one a go. And then here I have the Plus White 5-Minute Speed Whitening Gel, and I think this is maybe $4, $5, or $6. I don't think it's any more than that. And I got the tray, the kit that comes with this, and it comes with a tray and then one bottle this size, and it works pretty well, but I just always forget to use it. So I would recommend this because, like I said, it's pretty cheap, way cheaper than the Crest Strips, and it does seem to do a good job. The only thing is you have to be really persistent with it. You have to use it exactly how many times it says, which I think it's every day. Honestly, I don't have my glasses on, so I can barely read it. Twice daily for the first 2 weeks, and then after the 2 weeks you can use it once or twice a week. And honestly, that is pretty repetitive for me, and I just kind of forget to do it twice a day. So if I were to do it, I would definitely see better results, and it does work for the price. And then I have some eye drops. This one is an Equate Eye Allergy Relief, and this is less than $4, and it's a bigger bottle than the other ones that I have. So I do like this one. And then this one is by Aloe, and it's like literally half the size or close to it. And I think this is around $10 or $11. It does work, but I'm pretty cheap. And then this one, the packaging completely came off, but it is the Equate version of the Alloway. It was like the same size bottle, and I want to say that this one was maybe $7 or $8, but I have been repurchasing this, the eye allergy relief, and like I said, almost twice the product for half the price, so I'm definitely going to continue repurchasing this one because they honestly work the same. And then I have this Lever 2000 Perfectly Fresh Original, and it's just a bar of soap, and I do have like one of the bars in here. You probably won't even be able to really see it in there, but I keep a bar of soap in my shower. I actually use bar soap now instead of body wash, but I used to keep this kind in my shower for washing my hands between like washing my face and stuff like that, because I'm paranoid about putting any other product on my face other than like face products, because I do break out. So I always keep a bar of soap. Lately I have only been using the leftover body wash I have in there to wash my hands, but this is obviously a guy soap, but it smells pretty good. So I have this perfume. It's the Loves by Baby Soft, and this stuff smells a lot like baby powder, and this lasted me for over a year, and I used it almost every day. So I think you can get this at Kmart. My mom got it for me and my sister for Christmas, not this past Christmas, but the one before. So I would repurchase it. It's just that I have so many body sprays and perfumes right now that I'm not looking to purchase anymore, but this is a nice and fresh scent, so I definitely do like this. And I have two of the Pure Silk Rich and Luxurious Shave Cream, and it is in the scent Raspberry Mist. And I do like this kind. It usually comes in a 2-pack for around $3 or $4, I believe. And it works pretty good. And what I like about this, it does not come out as a gel. It literally comes out as the shave cream, so you can see the exact amount that you're getting. So I do like this, and I will continue to repurchase this. And then I have this Grease Lightning. It's by Lush, and it is a tea tree cleanser. I've been using this for quite a few years now. I absolutely love it and cannot see myself ever going without it. It has been in all of my skincare routines, and I do definitely recommend it. It is considered a spot treatment, but I like to use it right after my toner all over my face, just to make sure that I am getting everything nice and clean, and I just don't feel like my skincare is complete without using this, so obviously I have repurchased this quite a few times. And then I have this Malibu Hard Water Packet, and this is for your hair. It eliminates brassiness and discoloration. It removes minerals to purify hair, restores volume and radiant shine, and obviously is for if you have hard water. What you do is you can purchase this packet from a few salons. It does not have to be an in-salon service, and you just use this whole packet. You mix it in your hand with a little bit of water, kind of scrunch it in your hair, leave it on for 5 minutes, and it kind of releases any rust or mineral buildup, any kind of product buildup, and it will brighten your color. And it is good also before getting a color done. And not many people talk about Malibu products, and I honestly love most of them. They do have a crystal gel one that is in salon only, and you put that under the dryer for 45 minutes. But the good thing about this, it's only 5 minutes. You do it in the shower, so it works with the steam of your shower. And I try to do this about once a month. My water is pretty bad, but if I do it any more than once a month, it takes a lot of the toner out of my hair, which I do not like, because it's basically starting from square one when you do that. So I definitely would look into this if you have hard water, and I would talk to a salon in your area to see if they sell Malibu products. Because the salon I do work at, they do sell Malibu products, and they have a blonde one also that I've used. It's basically pretty close, gets rid of impurities and such, but I do really like this kind. Then I have this Maybelline Baby Lips, and I have no idea which scent this is, but it's the blue with the pink packaging, and it kind of tastes like Fruit Loops. I have no idea. I'm either super blind or it just doesn't say what it is. Anyway, I can't find what scent it is, but it has the sunscreen in it, and I do like this. I used to use it before bed, and I would repurchase it, but I have a bunch of chapstick and EOS balms laying around, so I'm going to use those up before I go and get another one of this. I have this Vaseline Total Moisture Cocoa Radiance, and it is the Vitalizing Body Gel, and I like to keep this in the shower for when I do shave my legs. Like I said, I have hard water, and it tends to make my skin feel pretty dry, so what I do is I'll shave my legs, and then I'll put a little bit of this in my hand and just kind of rub it over my legs. And the only bad thing I have to say about this is not what it does to my skin, but what it does to my shower. It makes my shower so disgusting that it clings onto the sides, and anything like dirt, like any leftover makeup when I'm washing my makeup off in the shower, anything like that, it is going to cling to your shower, so I would keep that in mind. I'm probably just going to bleach the heck out of my shower and see if that helps, but like I said, this is a good product if you have dry skin. I tried using this during the summertime just as almost like a body moisturizer, and I just felt like it felt really disgusting, so I like to use it in the shower because I did not want to waste it, and I actually did repurchase this. Here I have the Crest Tahitian Renewal. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but it sounds like it might be right. It's the pomegranate seeds and coconut milk, and it is an exfoliating body wash. This stuff smells awesome, but like I said, I switched over to homemade bar soaps that I do make myself, and I would repurchase this if I ever went back to body wash, and it didn't completely dry out my skin or anything, so I do like it, and like I said, I'm a sucker for smells, and this smells really awesome. And then I have 2 bottles of biotin. This one is the 10,000 mcg 1 a day, and they are the skin, hair, and nail pills, and there was 120 soft gels in this. And then this one is by Natural something, I'm not sure how to say that, but it's biotin, and it is only 1000 mcg, so literally like 10 times less than what this one is, and it is the fast dissolve in the flavor strawberry, and there's 90 tablets in this. Honestly, if I would have realized that there was barely any in this, even though they are dissolvable, so they probably go on my system faster and a little bit better than these, they seem to work okay, but honestly I repurchased these, and I'm probably just going to stick with this. This was okay, but I'm just looking for a little bit more of a kick when I consider taking vitamins. We're kind of getting down to the end of the line. I have so many products this time. This is the Bath & Body Works Rome Honeysuckle Amore, and it is the Superfruit 2-in-1 Body Scrub and Wash. And honestly, mine is super disgusting because it kind of leaked in the shower. But I got this at a wedding shower, and I would not repurchase it. It was nothing special in my opinion. Like I said, I just kind of used the rest of my body washes as hand washes before I washed my face in the shower. So this is what I kind of did with this one. It smells pretty good, but it was nothing special, like I said, so I would not be repurchasing this. I honestly think Bath & Body Works is kind of overhyped for what it is, so this was $14, and I think that is just ridiculous for a body wash. I'm not trying to offend anybody that uses Bath & Body Works, but for me personally, I am cheap, like I always say, and this is not worth $14 in my opinion. And then I only have one nail thing. This is the Onyx Professional 100% Pure Acetone Nail Polish Remover. This stuff is pretty dang harsh, but it works really good for removing anything, even glitters, so I will continue to repurchase this. And then unfortunately I have this broken comb that my dogs got into. It is a Cricut comb, I believe. I got it at Cosmoprof, and I used to use this after I got out of the shower because it is nice and wide tooth, as you can probably see, and these ones are actually meant to be kept in the shower, so I did have another small one in the shower, but then I switched over to a Cricut anti-static one, whatever, but this worked pretty well, and I actually tried using it, but these are so scratchy against my head that I'm going to have to pitch it, which is sort of a sad thing because I did really like that comb. And then I have one deodorant this time, and it is by Secret. It is the Invisible Solid Scent Expressions Cocoa Butter Kiss. This smells really nice, and I do like to use cocoa butter scents in the winter, so I will repurchase this when the colder seasons come back around. And now all I have left is hair products, I believe. This is the KMS California Hair Play Makeover Spray. I talk about this all the time in my hair tutorials. This is basically a dry shampoo, like I always say, and it's also good for texturizing your hair. And I would say if you do not like gritty dry shampoos, you would not like this, but if you're looking for something that really sucks up all the oil and gives you a ton of texture, I would definitely give this one a try. It smells good, and it's not super white of a powder. If you are careful with it, you just have to shake it really well. Make sure you're not spraying it like an inch away from your roots, and you should be good to go. But I like this even on first day hair, just to give my hair a little bit more texture, and then as a dry shampoo as well. I've repurchased this at least 5 times, and I can't really see myself ever switching. Here I have the AG Hair Cosmetics Color Care Sterling Silver Conditioner, geez, oh Pete's. And this is a toning conditioner. I can kind of open this and nope, you can't see in there, but it is just a darker purple. I did repurchase this. This smells really nice. Basically smells like coconuts, it does a pretty good job. You leave it on your hair for a few minutes, and this obviously is for blonde hair. It is a toning conditioner, and I do like this, except right now I am trying another toning conditioner by Redken, but I do still have one of these in my shower. So if you are a blonde and looking to try out a toning conditioner, because a lot of people talk about the shampoos but not so much the conditioners, this is a nice one. It's nice and dark purple, and it does not make my hair dry at all. It actually leaves it feeling pretty conditioned. So like I said, I've repurchased this and probably will do so again in the future. Here I have this really awful looking bottle of the Joico K-Pack Revitalax, and this is just a moisture treatment, and mine won't even close, but this is the Bio Advanced Restorative Treatment, and you just put this in your hair for a few minutes. There is a few different ones like this in the K-Pack line. This is pretty dang expensive. I would probably repurchase it if I was wanting to splurge on my hair, but I have another one I'm going to show you that I really do like that brand also. But if you are a fan of Joico products and the K-Pack line especially, you might want to give this a try. It worked pretty good, and sometimes I actually just use this as a conditioner, so it worked for that, and it smells pretty decent also. I have another Malibu product here, and this is a huge bottle of the Hard Water Wellness Shampoo. So it's the same hard water line as the packet that I told you guys about. I repurchased this, so I have another one in the shower, and this is good if you have hard water, obviously. And you can use this, let me see, I guess it doesn't say, but what you do is you use this when you have hard water problems going on in your hair, and you can probably use it every day, but it might dry out your hair. I try to use it every other day, if that, and it smells pretty good. It is a pretty decent price for me anyway, and I'm sure even if your salon sold it, it wouldn't be ridiculously expensive, sorry. And even if it was, this seriously is a huge bottle. It is 1 whole liter, and I know my salon sells this exact same size. I have no idea what the price is. For me, it's different since I am a licensed cosmetologist, but I do really like this, and like I said, nobody talks about Malibu, and they have really good hair products. Okay, I have 2 products left, and this one is the Bed Head. It's by TG. It's the Urban Antidotes Resurrection Damage Level 3 Conditioner, and I think the shampoo was in my last Empties, and I think I repurchased this a few times, and I would do so again, but there's just so many shampoos and conditioners out there that I like. So this smells pretty good. It does a pretty good job for a daily conditioner, but I still always have to use some sort of deep conditioner throughout the week. And I would give this a go if you like bedhead products. And the last thing is something, it's sort of a sad story. It's by Pureology, and it is the Essential Repair Restorative Hair Mask. And this line actually just got discontinued, and I was pretty sad about it. The girl actually at Salon Centric, which is a salon hair warehouse. You can get like hair products when you work in a salon. I'm feeling like I'm talking all over the place today. I apologize. It's at the end of the day. Okay, this is by Pureology, and like I said, this line is being discontinued, or it is already discontinued. I got this on sale because they were just trying to get rid of all the products from this line. Not the brand, just this line, this green bottle from Pureology. They, basically what they did was they took this off the shelves and replaced it with another line. Basically the same thing, there's just not biotin in the other line. And it is an aqua bottle. I think it's like the same size, but it's in the color aqua. And the sales rep did help me by saying that it's basically the same thing. It doesn't smell as good, which is sort of a bummer because this stuff really smells awesome. But I'm going to give that one a go. I still have quite a few deep conditioners that I'm trying. That was the last product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I always appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.